Hey guys, what's up? This is my friggin' third time starting this video, so I'm going to try to go through it quick. So, a TQQ broke below the EMA line today. And that is a very, very good indicator of when to buy SQQ. And I'm going to tell you why in this video, pretty much. I usually start like this, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to tell you why. So, this is TQQ. Now you can see that it's very responsive to indicators. And that's fine. But in this video, I'm going to show you why in the news with fundamentals and the indicators are right. And I'm going to tell you why basically everything. I just said the same thing like 6 times. Alright, so we're going to start off with the first. It's been uptrending. And even in an uptrend, you can buy and sell in the same thing. So let's just say you bought right here. And that's the first time that it entered, and then you sold right here. That's 5%. Even though you could have made a lot more and you didn't trade like a complete monkey or a computer, you'd still be up 5%. If you bought right here when it first crossed, boom, the next day you're up 3%. If you bought here the next day you would be up 3% again. I'm just saying, look at this. It just crossed today. So don't you think by the patterns that it has been working around, it is a good buy? Therefore, and that's basically all chart data. That's not even looking at any indicators like this. That's just all chart data. All right, so then there's the MACD. You can see that's very, very sensitive to the MACD. Every single time it crosses, it confirms its direction down. Like right here, crosses, and you could have bought right here as it was going down. And you could have made, let's go from the top to bottom, 15% at max. All right, so look at it crossed, and then it took its all the way down. And then the next time it crossed, it didn't confirm until right here. So doesn't that make you think that it's doing it now? So look, it crossed, it's going to confirm its direction down. So right now I'm holding over 300 shares of this. You can't see it because it's on Webull, because I like Webull a lot better. Especially when you're swing trading. TD Ameritrade is good for not swing trading, but they're good for day trading. But I want to show you this. Okay, all indicators pointing it down. RSI has been very, very high, has not touched the bottom or even close to the bottom. I consider the bottom 40 RSI and below. I know people do 30, but 40 is good for me. And it hasn't touched 40 in about 8 days. 8 days? Actually, no. That's the last time it even came close. The last time it touched 40 RSI was 21 days ago, and that is a lot of days. All right, and then I'm going to show you again one more thing. Look at every single time it starts to go in the red, it grows and grows and grows, and look at it just started to grow. Good indicator, shows that it's going to go down. The Woody's CCI says it's going down. It's not it's going down. That's what the red is. 5.5 flat. I don't know how else to say it. All right, stock RSI. Now you can see that this is not a very useful one until you consider that the fact, unless you combine all of them with it. So now you can see right here on the stock RSI, that was the top of it. But look, it was trading at the bottom, bottom, which means it's either about to drop or it's dropping. And all of these right here are just crap stock RSI. Usually they're like this and this. It goes all the way down. I mean, that was like a half a pullback. It just touched the bottom of the stock RSI. But now it's completely below it, and it smashed it even below. It's at its lowest angle pretty much. And now what's it called? The other purple line is starting to smash it too, okay? So that's another reason. All right, I'm going to show you another reason. That's all of it. Actually, no. Okay, look at joblessness claims go up 1.3%. Greater than expected jobless claims. GOP data. Man, you can read this. Basically, it's just that's bad. Let's see. All right, so this is the top companies. TQQ is one of the top companies. Well, not the ETF, but they have the top companies in their ETF. So let's look at Microsoft. Microsoft, look at, had a bad day. Apple had a bad day. Had a bad day. Top companies, AMZN, had a bad day today. And those are like some of the top traded companies in the world right now. Let's go to Goldman Sachs. They had a good day today, but it didn't really matter because they're not one of the top companies that they have. These people are a brokerage. All right. So, and then I'm got some news, and we're going to go to Market Watch. I'm going to show you reasons. All right. So, actually, I'm just going to talk for a little bit. All right. So, joblessness claims go up 3% this week, pretty much. Since all the riots, they're having to enact martial law, meaning less people are getting business done, even though the coronavirus stuff is still happening. So now we even have less time in the day to do business. Now we have to be in our houses by 7 o'clock, and we're not allowed to go out there unless before curfew. We're only allowed to go out before curfew, okay? So by doing this, you're basically suspending any business happening after 7 p.m. and anywhere. So it doesn't really matter what you're thinking. All right, and then basically, Fed's freaking pumping money. It's insane. All they're doing is pumping money. The next reason, they are trading. They're buying crap bonds. They're buying crappy ETFs. They're just freaking trying to pump the price up as much as they can, so they don't have to worry about it. But now we have one more thing. The Fed thinks that there's going to be a second crash worse than the first one, which means we can make so much money off the crash. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to show you how much money we can make off the crash real quick. All right, so this was the original crash. Wait, no, I got to go to TQQ. The original crash went from there to there, 70%. And the Fed thinks that it's going to be worse than expected, which means this could come down here, it could stay up here, it could just continue on its upward trend. But look at where it's at. If it needs to drop 70%, it will be down there, which means it'll be at $22. And then if we look at SQQ, all right, look at it. SQQ said it was worse than the 70 right there. 70% growth right there. You could do it. So this was the original. Top to bottom, you could have made 125%, but you could have made even more. It's expected to be way worse than it was before. So by that, we can just say, you know what? Maybe it is a kind of good time to get in. Even though, look at, there's not a single full candle. I'm doing 10% of my account, waiting for the next day. But there's still signs of literally anything. It had a really good green day today. No, it wasn't like this day. It wasn't like this day. It wasn't like this day where there was a red candle. There was 2 green frickin' candlesticks. And that hasn't happened since this day right here. And it didn't really even pass it. Okay? So, it doesn't really matter. But if you're just thinking about it, every single time it gets above the green line, you could sell it when it goes back below the green line for more, pretty much every time. So, just be wary of that. I know I say the green line, I mean the 15 EMA. Alright, so we're gonna look at some stuff right now. I need to see this because I need to know if it's glitching out or not. All right, let's search up reverse. I know the spelling. TQQ. Let's go on that. Recent news. Quantum bets working against. There's more bets going against the market. Leverage ETFs fall out of fashion as the market waves subside. Leverage ETFs can be a best investment. Why is the stock market rising in the middle of a recession? A lot of green shoots. Why do you think the stock is poisoned for a plunge? All right, but I'm going to just talk for a little bit too. All right, so there was supposed to be a 20% growth in the amount of coronavirus cases because of the riots and the protests and everything, because they're not obeying the most of people aren't obeying like the 6 feet rule. Most people aren't obeying stay inside as much as you can. They're not obeying that. So now they're gathering at a lot of people outside, and then you're cramming them together, and they're all in a big group. That is just like how it spreads. And that's what gave it, that's basically what made it drop in the first place. Therefore, we should probably consider buying the inverse just in case. But just like a little bit until we actually get an entire full candle below. When I mean an entire full candle below, I mean this. This is a full candle above, but look at, I mean a full candle like this. Like this. This is a full candle, and then there's another one, and then there's another one. Look at that, in one day, it jumped 9%. If you continue to hold it, you'd be up 48% from that day. I call them starting candles because they're the first candle that indicates an actual direction change. I know all the indicators and everything say so, and I also know the news, they want to preach that it's all fine and stuff, but it's not. So therefore, I'm very, very sure that it is going to go up today. I mean, SQQ is going to go up today, and it's going to bump up after hours. And I'm also going to show you TQQ. All right, so you can see that I drew the, man, what lines are they? They're the Fibonacci retracements. Now, it's very, very sensitive to these. And you can see it use that as a resistance. I mean, support. Now it's freaking can't get above this as a resistance, and now it's on its way down. Therefore, once it confirms its direction on its way down, we know it's going to head over here. Yes? All right. So, look at, touch this, it went all the way down here. Touch this, went all the way down and tried to look for a support. Hit this, went all the way down for support, okay? That's all I'm saying. That is, there is a lot of potential for a reversal. And when there's potential, there is a percentage of potential. And think what you want, but I know I'm not going to miss out when the market goes down. I'm not going to miss out on any missed profits from SQQ because I see it coming. All right? So, oh wait, we got to cover some you guys and DGAs. Because it's in the title, and my videos get over 150% more views and comments and likes and everything if it has you guys and DGAs in it. So we are going to cover you guys and DGAs today. So let's do it. You guys. All right, cool. Consolidation, it's above the line, but if it pushes up after hours, maybe up here, pretty good, could be a very, very good investment. All right, cool. And then I'm actually going to make a second video. Do you guys? It went below the trend line, indicating a downward trend for another 7%. or 1 day and 7 hours. Cool? Alright, that's it for now. I'm going to make another you guys video. Wait for it later. It's cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. I hope you learned that the market's very volatile right now, and literally anything and everything can use it to be unstable. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you want to invest in a hedge fund, it's down and below. If you want to learn, it's down below. You have to do it on the phone, and also it's not really working, so don't do that. But I have a course. I'm trying to get it to a place where I can use it. Alright, thank you for watching. See you later.